What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, and if you're new around here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe with the bell. And yes, we are starting a new career mode of Brighton and Hove Albion. A Brighton career mode I just felt like it's the right time to do a Brighton career mode. They are absolutely flying in the Premier League right now, and we all know Brighton, they have some very good recruitment, and yeah, hopefully we can bring that to this team as well. And I do really like the way De Zerbi has been playing his football recently with Brighton, and I do want to, make him win a few titles. Winning the Premier League would be massive, which I don't really think they're too far off in real life. Maybe give him, 5 years or so, that would be a good title contending team, as they are in the Europa League. As we all know, they are in the Europa League. They're in, I think, the top 6 currently in the Premier League right now after 9 matches played in real life. So they've had a very good start, and I do want to continue that start, as I will be going and trying, to bring in young players and just keep in the tradition of Brighton. Sign a few veteran players as well, because they are known for signing players like James Milner, who's such a good player in real life. He's 36 years old and he's such a good player. But the main focus will be signing young, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-olds with great potential in many different positions. As we do know, Brighton's attack is very, very good. But the midfield and defense is also very good in real life. But every position needs working. But we're gonna stick to our original plan and bring in lots of young players, even if that means we bring in 70 rated players and loaning them out for a season, and they come back better than ever. So if that is the case, we can do that. Because De Zerbi does do that, and Brighton does tend to do that. Get a player from absolutely nowhere and then just loan them out for a season. They come back and they're one of the best players in the Premier League. It's absolutely insane. So, but I do like, it's just incredible how good Brighton's recruitment is. So yeah. As we know, these young talents from Brighton, Mitoma, who I've never really heard of since they signed him a few years ago, I think 2 seasons ago now. Obviously, Evan Ferguson, great player as well. A new player they signed this season, Carlos Baleba. I think he is a centre midfielder. I think he's around 70 rated, so he's quite good. But as I've been waffling there for quite a bit, the Zerbi ball is very, very maybe complicated, if you'd like to say that. The Gegenpress is very, very good, and I will try and implement that and play with the Gegenpress style, as you guys just have seen. And we have signed a few coaches there. We have signed the best coaches for now, but maybe if we win a trophy or something, we can add another coach, and we could make it something. If we win a trophy or a title, we can add coaching staff to each position. But right now, we're gonna just go through the team, looking at any players that we could get rid of. Van Bergen is going to be our starting keeper, but Steele is going to be the backup. Lewis Dunk, great captain he is, but he's only got a few years left. He is 81 rated, but he's got a few years left in him. We will need to bring in some other players. Recently signed Igor, the Brazilian centre-back, left-footed. They do need a left-footed centre-back because they do have currently Adam Webster and Lewis Dunk, who are both right-footed, so he is quite good signing. Tarek Lamptey could be a, potential future starter in the squad, or he could just be a backup. I'm not too sure. Billy Gilmore is also there. In CISO, if you guys do know, he scored an absolute worldie at the end of last season. Mitoma, who's going to be the star player. James Milner, the great veteran, is going to be, ending. He's going to be retiring at the end of the season, unfortunately. But that guy I just did mention just before, Carlos Baleba, he is from Cameroon, and he is 69 rated. So we might get him out on loan. It depends how many midfielders we do have. So maybe if we loan him out this season and then next season he could potentially be maybe even a starter. We'll see. As you guys do know, Ansu Fati did come in from Barcelona only a loan. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys would like me to sign him as a permanent deal. I do like the fact that he is a Brighton player right now, and I think it just fits the way Roberto De Zerbi plays. Tiki-taka football, fast, and very good gegenpress as well. He plays sort of tiki-taka and gegenpress, but mainly gegenpress. But with the objectives, so we don't get fired, we do need to focus a lot on youth and brand exposure. We need to assign 4 players from the youth academy, assigned goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and attacker position. They also want us to win the not win the Premier League. They want us to finish mid-table in the Premier League, so around the 10th position, reach the round of 16 in the FA Cup, and within 2 seasons to get top 5. That is kind of doable, so yeah. But our goal is definitely going to be to, go very far in the Europa League and also try and do our best in the Premier League. But so yeah, as I've been talking a lot there, we're gonna go into the scout report. Not the scout report. We're gonna hire a few scouts. Angelino, I can't see his name. Angelino Rindali, Isaac Wheatley, and Owen Wood. Another 4 scouts. We have hired. I'm gonna send one to England right now, so we do get one at the end of this episode, hopefully. And let me know in the comment section down below where I should, send those 2 scouts. Maybe it's in any country that is available. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below where you guys want me to send them. So we do advance very far forward. We do not win the whatever preseason tournament, but we did manage to get pretty good progress, and already I did straight away as I loaded into the career mode, I did hire that scout, so that's why it's back just before the start of the season. So we are gonna just quickly tweak the tactics. We're gonna put pretty high depth. We're gonna get a lot of players into the box so we can get some crosses in. We do have Welbeck, who's good with his head, and Evan Ferguson. We're gonna just here very, very, very quickly just set up the tactics, and the captain is obviously Lewis Dunk, which he is in real life. In penalties is going to be Welbeck, but I am aware that in real life it is Joao Pedro. So if Welbeck is not playing, it's going to be Joao Pedro. If Welbeck is playing, then it's going to be him to take the penalties. But first game up is going to be up against newly promoted into the Premier League, the first time ever into the Premier League. It's been a great ride for them, but unfortunately, they are coming up against a very, very strong Brighton side, and they don't have any key attacking or defensive players. Playing a 5-3-2, I believe that formation was. And yeah, hopefully we're going to go into this match at the American Express Stadium at home, and we can destroy them, basically. They don't really have anybody very, very good or well known or whatever. They do have Kabore, who's a great right wing back from Manchester City. He is on loan though, so yeah, they do have a few decent players. Ross Barkley I did see just before, is on the bench for them. So very, very interesting 11. Hopefully we can, get things underway in the Premier League campaign at home. So we could get off to a flying start, and we could also get off to a very rusty pre-season start, which we do not want to carry over. But that main man there, Karu Mitoma, hopefully we can take all 3 points at home here. So, yeah, I just wanted to show this little passage of play, that bit of skill there from Karu Mitoma. Very quick feet the Japanese international does have. And then, yeah, nothing too much happened. I just wanted to show this great passage of play. The Zerbi ball working at its finest, working it out from the back, and just putting on a lot of pressure, using the goalkeeper here. I want to make it as realistic as possible, using the keeper, and great first time passes, spreading it out wide, and creating good attacking threat from this right hand side with Solly March. And unfortunately we do scuff it up somehow, but that is the sort of football we would like to be playing. As you guys can see here, we have another chance. First touch pass, which I do like, and into Welbeck, the striker, and unfortunately he just puts it wide of the post. So first half ends 0-0. We couldn't find the back of the net against a very weak Luton Town side. Maybe we shouldn't underestimate them too much. But yeah, into this second half we are looking to score a goal basically and not concede. The captain there, Lewis Dunk, with an absolute fantastic header. He knew he should have done better there, but very hard to get to score from a corner. But unfortunately for us, we do just miss it. But as we do get the gegenpress going, it forces Luton Town to make a very rash decision and take out Danny Welbeck. We were going to be through, so it's a very smart tactical foul, yellow card from the captain himself, Tom Lockyer. Yeah, the gegenpress is working a treat here, and once more we are just on Luton's back. They can't deal with our pressure, and I just couldn't believe how we couldn't find the back of the net there with Joao Pedro. We almost found the back of the net, and he was very disappointed not to find the back of the net, which we did so hard to close him down. We did twice, and they still haven't learned their lesson, Luton. Maybe we can do the third time the charm, and maybe finish our dinner, which is on our plate, next time up. But yeah, we're gonna make some few substitutions here. We're gonna make 4 substitutions, in fact. We're not gonna bring on Ansu Fati out of everybody, but he will have a lot of time to play, as he is one of the main players coming into this new Brighton side. We have the main man, obviously, Evan Ferguson, up top to replace Danny Welbeck. But 80 minutes in, Evan Ferguson using his strength, getting past the player and holding up the play, the centre forward that he is. Evan Ferguson, a youngster, plays through Joao Pedro, and he is 1v1 against the keeper and does finish it. As we see in this replay, he does go 1v1 against the keeper and smacks it into that top corner, and you couldn't ask for a better finish from the young Brazilian. So unluckily we do find ourselves in an offside position there, but we do find ourselves a goal, and that was the main thing. And we will manage to take all 3 points here against Luton. It was a bit of a struggle, but hopefully we can get into the groove of things in the next match. But 1-0 against Luton Town, that's great. First game of the season is done and dusted, and that was a good win. Little bit, would have hoped to get maybe a second, but that doesn't really matter. We got the 3 points, and that's it. If let me know. Just remember, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want me, who you guys want me to scout, like what country. And these are just some of the players that are on the transfer shortlist. We need to sign a veteran player in the objective section, so preferably a midfielder, and maybe a few young players. So let me know any young talents that you guys know. So yeah, next episode we're gonna be facing a lot of tough teams, but hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys haven't already, make sure you smash that like button to show me the support and that you like this series. Hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.